Excuse me. Buenos dias, guys. Buenos dias, buenos dias. I hope everyone has their morning cafe. I know I'm early today, but I'd rather be early than late or not show up. Oh, and let me tell you, your girl slept wrong, so I'm sore. My shit is all sore. So let's smoke and let's think. Let's get it our think tank together. And we're gonna have a great fucking day today, guys. On purpose because we deserve it. I might use tarot cards today. I didn't yesterday, but I did post 2 shorts for us yesterday. So we'll see what the message is today for us. Just think about your morning cup of coffee. Set the tone for the day. It's gonna be fucking great. There's money to be made. Take a couple deep breaths in through your nose, out through your mouth. Do that a couple times, see how you feel. They say that when you do like box breathing, 478, like if you feel yourself like maybe like possibly having an anxiety attack or you're confused if your energy is intertwining with somebody else's, they said you have to inhale for 4, like deep breath for 4, release for 7, right? Count to 7, and then inhale for 8, release for 4. You get what I'm saying? It's this box breathing you do, and I'm not saying it's supposed to, it actually does. When you like get anxious and stuff, 9 times out of 10 is because there's not enough oxygen like circulating. So like before, if you feel yourself or like uneasy or like, oh my god, I'm about to have an anxiety attack, just take like some deep breaths to yourself. Just take a couple deep breaths and be like, this is not my energy. This is not my energy. This is not my energy. And who gives a fuck what it looks like? You look quite thick, as I am. Buenos dias, good morning. I hope you have a great day on purpose. So, like I said, I woke up today like kind of sore. I slept wrong, the whole cranking your neck. So, morning meditation is all about us and our understanding. We're understanding ourselves and how we're going to be productive throughout the day. And what is our body, our mind, the universe, spirit, our surroundings? What is that trying to tell us, okay? So for me, y'all know I play it every day. Everything is a certain way. Bitch, I'm fucked up. I slept so wrong last night. And then I'm like, well, what did I do before I went to sleep? Like what have I changed? Like where did I drop the ball that like, oh my god, you didn't even sleep correctly? I've been fasting. I've been intermittent fasting from 7 at night. Yesterday we did it till noon. So today I'm gonna try show your beautiful self. You did this to me yesterday. Can you please not interrupt the morning meditation? If you want to see me, look through my shorts, look through the channel, you'll see me. So I feel like maybe the intermittent fasting is like, I don't feel bad in the moment. I don't know. Maybe this just is the aftermath of bitch, you're not eating as much. And your body is just like, okay, healing itself. That's how I feel. That's how I think. So that means today I have to go extra hard with my stretches, with listening to our body. So maybe that's our message for today. Have you been listening to your body? Have you been listening to that inner compass? Have you been listening to your intuition? Because a couple of days ago, that was the morning meditation. How do you listen to your intuition? And we started with that. So today I feel like, are we listening to our body? Are we listening to that, our inner compass? So yesterday, I forget what I was watching. I was driving somewhere. I wasn't watching nothing. I'm lying to y'all. I was listening to, I'm always listening to like one of those audiobooks or something. And it was speaking of how do you respond? Your response to situations, things, places, people, whatever, whatever, whatever. How do you respond? And how often do we respond from a place of ego? I want y'all to think about that. How many times do we respond or do we speak out of ego? So yesterday I had a couple readings and everything was based around like energetically, and this doesn't have to be me. This could be you guys. This could be people around you. Don't forget, this is all energy. It could be you. It could be people around you. So remember, you gotta let me cook. So I started off saying my body is, you know, sore. I slept wrong, fasting. I'm doing right by my body, by God, by, I'm trying to remain in alignment. I'm doing the work to receive my manifestations. You get what I'm saying? I'm sacrificing because that's what you do when you manifest. You can't just manifest and boom, bingo, it's in your energy. No, you have to do the work. So you have to give a little to get a little. So with me and my collective, we're fasting. You get what I'm saying? Let me cook. So we're fasting. We're getting healthy. We're putting ourselves first. We're choosing us. Remember, we talked about yesterday, choosing us. Today, it's like, do people respond out of ego? I say that to say, everything is energy, energetically. We have to be mindful of the situations we are putting ourselves in while we're manifesting, while we're trying to remain in alignment, while we're trying to keep that frequency to receive, because we are in that season of receiving, because that's just where we are as healers. And if you know, you know. How do you listen to your body? Well, I tell everybody like sometimes when you're hungry, you're probably just thirsty. So that initial thought when you're like, damn, I'm hungry, drink a glass of water. Drink a nice cold glass of water. And when you drink that glass of water, set your intentions like it's gonna sound crazy. You're gonna probably sound crazy, and a lot of people are probably gonna be like, "What the fuck is happening?" But what the fuck is happening is you're being mindful and you're being present. So when you drink your glass of water, you're like, "Okay, I don't think I'm hungry, but I need to learn to differentiate. What is the word when you're satiety, some shit like that. I don't know where that word came from. I'm about to Google it for y'all. Like a satisfying feeling. Like is the water satisfying, or do I legit need something to eat? 9 times out of 10, motherfuckers is just thirsty. People are just thirsty. Thank you. Other times where I talked about it yesterday, when you're in a group, like say a group of 5 or 6 people, when you leave the house and you felt good, my hair looks good, like everything that you just be mindful, everything that you said looked good or you felt away. If you are in an energy and you start to second guess the hair, you start to second guess the shoes. Pay attention to the energy, because somewhere in that energy somebody has looked at your shoes and be like, bitch, who she thinks she is. I'm just going off of like these are analogies. Or if you start to question your hair, look at how many people have probably looked at your hair and not mentioned anything. Or somebody might have said, oh, rather than, oh, I like your hair, oh, how'd you get your hair like that? What product did you? You get what I'm saying? Everything is energy. So once you start recognizing, like, this isn't how I felt when I left the house, this isn't how I feel right now, you have to start your box breathing, 478. You hear what I'm saying? You do your deep breathing, and you got to be present. You got to be mindful. I send whatever this feeling is back to the owner because this is something they need to work on. When I feel I need a glass of water, I'll be dehydrated. When I feel I'm hungry, I feel drained. When you feel like you're hungry, you're drained. Okay, yes. But then what are you fueling yourself with? That's when in that moment, if you're listening to your body, you have to fuel it properly. Like for me, I know I didn't eat no fruit yesterday. I didn't have not a piece of fruit, and I'm pretty sure that's why I feel like today. I had like 2 Diet Cokes, I had water, I had tacos. You get what I'm saying? Not saying you're not allowed to be fucking human and enjoy your food, but it's called balance. If you know you're going to be pigging out today, have extra water. Throw in some fruit. Throw in some cucumbers. Throw in some watermelon. Some shit that turns into water that'll fill you up. You get what I'm saying? A little bit more. So back to ego, and I guess this goes hand in hand with listening to your body too. Like when you respond to people, is it from a place of ego or are you mirroring that individual? And that's like the initial part was projection. I say that to say, remember when I said I went to the grocery store and I held the door for I'm smoking, y'all, so y'all know I'm like my throat is all crazy. How can I feel my body needs how can I feel my body needs sex? Well, that's a personal thing and I don't discuss that in morning meditation. But if you come back for a late night live, you might get a sex reading, a sex tarot card reading. I'm dead ass. I'm dead ass. You being funny. I'm serious. Because it's life. You know when you need it. As a matter of fact, it's not even a need, it's a want. If you want to be technical, will you die if you don't have sex? But remember I said like there was a guy, or I held the door or something, and they just like walked right by me, like, bitch, I know you saw me, and I was like, you're welcome, and they just like snapped back into reality, like, oh shit, like, thank you. And in that moment, I was like, bitch, that was so unnecessary. You're so petty. But I don't feel as though I was being petty. Let me cook, right? I was being nice. I was doing a nice gesture. So was that my ego that was like, like bruised? Like, nigga, I know you saw me. But who's to say that that person, like I said yesterday, didn't get a phone call that they Aunt Netta passed and they just walking into the grocery store like, damn, she gone. You get what I'm saying? Like, she gone. And just completely oblivious to the situation. For me, in that moment, I may have responded from ego, but in that moment, I'm glad I did respond because whatever that person was going through, like, I just snapped them out of reality. You get what I'm saying? Sometimes you just gotta think and you just gotta shut the fuck up. When you die, you don't eat or drink. Somebody paid attention in class. Um, um, whatever that person was thinking about in that moment, like, you literally seen him snap out of it, and I was like, oh shit, like, girl, you don't know. But like I said, sometimes you just need to shut the fuck up. And I feel like maybe that's what we have to do today. We have to just listen. And to me, that goes along with the meditation for the week because we're listening to our intuition. We're listening to God's voice because everything is so fast. Everything is so loud. Everybody is so loud. And we've always been told that God's voice is quiet. It's a whisper. You get what I'm saying? So within all the daily hustle and bustle, it's like, when's the last time you heard God's voice? When's the last time you listened to your intuition? When's the last time you didn't speak from ego? When's the last time you took yourself out of the situation and became selfless and just shut the fuck up and paid attention. Think about it. Some people cannot sit in silence, yet alone sit in silence with themselves. Did y'all get your coffee? Y'all know I'm still on my toasted coconut. I was ready today. I listened to the live yesterday and I was making a lot of noise. So I can be prepared. I had a lot of I may have distracted myself yesterday. But I felt like they said, the beginning of the lives, you're actually just talking to yourself anyway, waiting for everybody to pull up. So it's like, let me get my coffee. Let me make sure you guys have your coffee. Because we're going to have a great fucking day because we deserve it. Okay? Never forget that. Every day, wake up. It's going to be a great fucking day. And I was going to not say that because they're like, oh, you can't curse so much on YouTube. But I'm like, but we're going to have a great fucking day. Like, I don't care. We're going to have a great fucking day on purpose because we deserve it, you know? So I guess today we're just listening. So I don't know if y'all are paying attention. Can y'all hear the rampage in the back? I always give y'all somebody to follow too that's got good frequency, good energy. It's the high frequency guru. Y'all know I rave about her. It's the high frequency guru. I always leave a frequency on when I'm on live or before I reach my destination to my car, while I'm walking into work, because people don't realize, again, number one, that they're not present, and number two, how easy it is for somebody else's energy to trickle onto you. So that's just like the people that listen to church music for work. I feel like they're protecting their energy. You get what I'm saying? If you just sit back and pay attention and shut the fuck up, the answers have always been like right in front of us. So that's like the people that listen to church music before work, or I know on the way to church, my grandma, we would listen to church music. It's sort of like setting the tone. You get what I'm saying? So I don't know if y'all hear in the back, but throughout the rest of our life, I just want y'all to focus on y'all breathing, right? I don't think I'm the only one that woke up on the wrong side of the bed today. My back is really, really hurting. But how y'all feeling? Where's Andrew? Andrew said that he was going to listen to me on his morning run, and I thought that was genius because what happens when you're running? You're pushing yourself. Your adrenaline is pumping. Like you don't have to be doing this to your body right now. You want to. So there's an inner conviction. There's a want in you that, bitch, I want to be a better person. And I said, "Oh, Andrew, put me in your ear while you're running." So y'all think Andrew's happy about everything right now if he's running? Does he like the morning meditation? I think we're on to something. You know, I usually don't get the message. I got to ramble for like 20 to 29 minutes. And it's still early. We're not even at 19 minutes. You got to let me cook. I did jump out the box talking though. But again, just relax. Focus on your breathing. Today, while shutting the fuck up, paying attention, being present, listening to your body and how you respond and not responding from ego, I want you to pay attention. Pay attention to what's really happening. Pay attention to what people are really saying. I feel like today's assignment, we're going to kill two birds with one stone, because not only are we listening to ourselves and our bodies and we're slowing everything down and shutting the fuck up, we're paying attention to people, places, things in our environment too. Because I feel like we'll get the truth. Does that make sense? I'll be 43. I feel like we'll get the truth. Just like the guy in the chat said, I want to see your eyes. Of course, you want to see my eyes when I'm talking to you. I would love to see a lot of people's eyes on my channel too. A lot of people can't look at me, especially in conversation. A lot of people cannot hold gaze with me. But when I was growing up, I was taught that when a person is talking, you look them in the eyes because that means you're listening and they have your undivided attention. As I got older, it got harder for me to look into people's eyes because I realized what they were telling me was a bunch of bullshit and they were lying and they were painting a picture that just wasn't gelling with what my intuition was feeling. So as I got older, it got harder for me to look at people. And as I got even older, bitch, I got a grasp on that and what my energy is and how to, in that moment, self-reflect and send that energy back to the individual. And then in that moment is when we disconnect and lock, and we disconnect eye contact because the truth comes out. You definitely aren't 43. You definitely aren't 43. Because if this is your communication style, you are not 43. I digress. Yeah, pay attention to people who can't keep eye contact. Sometimes a person's stare is pretty damn intense. I definitely have a very intense gaze, but it's out of respect, and I'm listening and I'm paying attention. So, like I said, I'm pretty sure when a person can't keep that eye contact, bitch, why are you lying to me? You don't have to. You don't even gotta fucking be telling me this story. You get what I'm saying? You don't even gotta be telling me this fucking story. Why do you even feel, especially, and you know what? I get a lot of younger people in the morning. Pay attention to your friends. This could possibly be what y'all, pay attention to your friends. Maybe that's the energy. If you know your outfit is fucking fire, that shit, like, bitch, this is a vibe. I'm a vibe right now. And if you get to school and you don't feel like a vibe anymore, them bitches is hating. Energetically, them bitches is hating. And in a group, energetically, if can't nobody give you a compliment, bitch, those aren't your friends. Get out of that fucking friend group. This is as adults too. If you can't run good news by your friend group, get the fuck out of there. Because you won't prosper. Nothing good will come of this situation. You will stay just as stuck as fuck as they are. It's called wisdom. I have to, like, I have to look. Did you mean look? Or are you saying you're bisexual? Energetically, pay attention. Pay attention. I feel like if everybody just paid attention, once they know that everything is energy, like attracts like, but I think we tend to forget. Be my sugar mama and help me meditate. I got you. I got you, Daniel Rodriguez. You can call me Star. Sharish is my middle name. My daddy names me R.I.P. my papa. Ew. But yeah, stop. Y'all playing today. Maybe we need a chill day. Because you know what? This week's meditations have been deep as hell. We have been deep as hell. But that's the whole point of life. I want everyone to stop. I want us. I can't speak for everybody. Us that are here, that are present, that woke up, that. There he go. There he go. Buenos dias, my favorite human being. Hey, you know that feeling. Take me through that. Take me through that. You trying me? Well, you don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. Andrew, buenos dias. I was talking about you. I was talking about you. How's your morning? Did you have your cup of coffee? Are your shoes laced? Are you ready for this run? It's brick as outside. I'm out here. Trust me, I'm out here. You know I'm out here. It's not as windy as it was yesterday, though. We're going to put Dexter in timeout because I feel like Andrew's on here now and the messages are going to flow even better and I don't need any distractions. especially from somebody doesn't know if they want to be here yet. So you just sit there and you think about it. Okay? Okay, Petunia, I hope you have the day that you deserve. Go get a cup of coffee. I don't think you had your cafe yet. Or a blunt, because you definitely wouldn't have came at me like that if you had smoked a blunt. Hey, love that for you. Daniel, hi. How'd you sleep, Andrew? I woke up like, my back. So I gotta stretch super, like, I gotta get it in today. Just to stretch. I'm not gonna overdo it. We're listening to our body today. I think you just got on here. So today we're listening to our body. We're drinking our water. We're focusing on our breathing. We're being present. We're working on being present. Excuse me. We're shutting the fuck up. And we're going to kill two birds with one stone, because while we're listening to our bodies, we're also listening to the energy of the world. We're like working out our intuition today. If our intuition had a little weight in their hand, that would be today's assignment. We're shutting the fuck up. We're listening to self, but we're killing two birds with one stone. We're paying attention to the energy around us, to our interactions, how we respond. Are we responding from ego? Are people projecting, and that's what triggers us to respond? And if that's what triggers us to respond in an ego, are we mirroring them, or did we both equally trigger each other from the root that we don't even know? You get what I'm saying? We got to pay attention. We're listening to our bodies today. This is going to be a vibe. I feel it. What time is it? 26 minutes? I feel it. That's exactly what I'm doing as I type. Well, rolling up. I actually slept about 2 hours here. I'm fully rested. Hey, listen to your body. Maybe that's all you needed. Maybe your mission for the day only required 2 hours. Maybe your mission is requiring you to be more vigilant. You get what I mean? I woke up feeling light today. Something is different, yet feels energetically peaceful. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I think your mission today might be a little bit more vigilant. Diligent? What is vigilant? Oh, Andrew, let me get my other phone, because we got diligent and vigilant. Y'all know I'm a word person. We have our word of the day. The other day, were y'all here last week? See, y'all gotta know. The last week, Andrew gave us the word of the day, bitch, and it was astounding. Look that up, bitch. You're astounding. If you don't want to say today we're gonna have a good fucking day, bitch, say I'm astounding. I love this for us. I'm astounding, bitch. We're vigilant and diligent. Let me go see what this means. Hold on. Listen to High Frequency Guru. Listen to it. Do you hear her in the background, Andrew? I have the frequency on. I'll tag her. I gotta tag Mimi from yesterday's live. I gotta tag High Frequency Guru. I always like to listen to the frequencies when I talk to you guys, because sometimes energetically we might get a roach on the channel that just want to do their big one and interrupt me. So hopefully they take this energy in the background with them and they have the day they deserve. It's a lucky rampage. She's saying, why is she so lucky? Okay, let me go get my other phone so I can look this up. Diligent and vigilant. Diligent and vigilant. Where's Mimi when you need her? All right. Mimi's my fucking human computer. All right. Let's start with vigilant, because that was Andrew's word, wasn't it? Vigilant? Yes, as soon as I tuned in, it's smooth. I love it. I love that for us, because we're going to have a great fucking day on purpose, because we deserve it. Vigilant. I feel like you're going to be like a vigilante today. Ooh, vigilant. Keeping careful watch for possible dangers or difficulties. That was good. My eyes are closed and I'm feeling so much vibration on my hair. Ooh. Okay. You gotta listen to your intuition. You gotta get the message. Okay. You gotta get the message. Okay, it's about. Vigilant, keeping careful watch for possible danger or difficulties. That's vigilant. Now let's see what did we say? Diligent? Diligent. Having or showing care and consciousness in one's work or duties. Well, damn. Well, damn. Persistent, careful, effort in fulfilling responsibilities, serving God and growing spiritually, contrasting laziness with dedication to excellence and faithfulness, leading to wisdom, prosperity, and divine favor. It involves hard work, attention to detail, and wholehearted commitment in all life areas, reflecting a desire to honor God. So, jackpot, big money, okay? Yesterday, I was on the couch and I was gonna take a nap. And I was like, let me just put my tarot deck next to me. I always, like to keep one next to me just in case in any given moment it's like pull a card, pull a card. I got the high priestess and the hermit yesterday. And I was like, okay, this is number one, this is intense. Okay. This is very intense. I love what you're about to do. You have Snapchat. No, I don't. I am on a social media detox. When I tell you, I take this very seriously. I don't want no outside distractions or like this is my journey. I don't have any social media. I don't have Facebook. I have Instagram, but I don't post. I actually deleted the app from all my electronics, so I'm not tempted to peruse on there and just mindless doom scroll because I'm really on to something. I'm really trying to manifest the life of my dreams and be the best person I can be and make a million other people feel the same way every day. And smoke a blunt and have a coffee with my peeps. And everybody know, like, that's okay. If that's how you vibe, if that's how you get down, if that's how you communicate in your spiritual journey, don't let nobody take that from you. Thank you. Thank you. What, Andrew? Because remember, because I feel like I have to keep saying this part too. Because somebody said it in their live yesterday, and I didn't feel as crazy saying it because I was like, well, if I feel like this, I know other people feel like this. I was on my homegirl's live yesterday, and she was like, how she talks to God. She be like, God be snatching her by her neck, talking about little girl, little girl. And y'all know I talk to God so much that I feel like, Star, don't freak out, but I don't understand why I typed that. Maybe that was for me because I started drifting. So maybe that was you reeling me back in. Yeah, I started drifting. Maybe that was you reeling me back in. That's amazing and that's crazy, Andrew, because all my rampages and all my frequencies last night were about quantum leaping, astral projection. That's wild. That's wild. And I purposely went to sleep last night like floating over my apartment like I know it sounds crazy, but you get what I'm saying. For you to say that shit right now, you get exactly what I'm saying. And I still have the red light on. Like, I take this shit really seriously. If you can control your mind, your thoughts, your emotions, how you respond, that's why I'm telling y'all. Take the day to shut the fuck up and just listen to your body and pay attention. Pay the fuck attention. Do you know how many times I'm not walking on no carpet. I'm not doing anything. There's no reason why, shape, or form that if I meet somebody and we shake hands, I should be shocking people. And in that moment, I pay attention because, bitch, that don't happen all the time. What is happening? What is this? I'll either have a very good interaction with that person or it'll just, that's, bitch, this is what it is. Don't fuck with this person. I love that. Thank you, Andrew. I think this is it. I think this is it. I think this is how we're going to get the people to choose themselves, Andrew. I feel like this is it because I'm about to pull out the yoga mat. We've been half an hour, so I said we're gonna take a half an hour to stretch, listen to our body. Y'all gonna hear me snap, crackle, and pop like some Rice Krispies when you add the milk, bitch. Okay, we're in this together. So again, back to our relationship with spirit, source, angels, guides, archangels, God, whoever it is you talk to on a daily. Remember, I was telling y'all when I think of everybody's spiritual awakening or their spiritual journey, it's like being in the clouds with like a million doors. It's a million doors. My door's wide open. Andrew's door is cracked right now. And what I mean by that is we're building our relationship with God. When I run up my stairs, I go right through because I talk to him so much. That nigga's there waiting for me like, girl, what now? What? I'd be like, listen, 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 listen. This is how you got to listen. However it is you pray, at least you have that relationship. Now let's run it back. I said I see a whole bunch of doors that are closed. That's because a lot of people don't have that relationship. And my goal is to have everybody's doors open. So everybody, instead of looking for outside validation, they run right up their own set of stairs and be like, yo, this is what's going on. Help me through this. Take me through that. Take me through that. You get what I'm saying? So that's what we're building. We're building our spirituality. And whomever, however you feel the need, this don't even have to be spiritual. This could just be you choosing you. And when you run up your stairs, maybe you just want to sit there and think and breathe. You want to just let me breathe. Maybe your room is just a bunch of books. Maybe your room is a bunch of plants. Maybe your room is in the middle, like there's a desk in the middle full of marijuana. And you'd be like, you know what? Let me mentally go here. Okay? Let me mentally go here. Y'all got to find that place. Y'all got to find that space. I like that. I like that. I mean, and I don't feel like, collecting gems along the way is a vibe. But I know a lot of people be like, well, you don't know everything. I never said I did, but I want it to make sense. I want my journey to make sense. Even in the process of the journey, we all have questions, bitch. Nobody's done this twice. You know what I'm saying? This is my first experience, and I'm handling it the best I can for my first time being here. You're why can't I say that word today? Handling it the best way you can with this being your first time here. You get what I'm saying? Once people can just shut the fuck up, be present, and be like, yeah, nobody's got all the answers. And just focus on self, you become a better person for the world. Somebody said the other day, like, it seems like, I know what they were saying. They were trying to say, like, in so many words, say I was selfish. Oh, all you think about is yourself. And I'm like, so by me wanting to be a better human being and give 100%, be at 100%, so I can give 100% back to the world is being selfish. And in that moment, I knew that person's character. So it's like, so you don't give a fuck what energy you give people. You don't give a fuck about your well-being, yourself. You just give people whatever it is that you feel, how you feel about you get what I'm trying to say? So for that person to be like, oh, this sounds like you're being selfish. I don't see it that way. Do you guys see it that way? Or like I said, do you see it as I'm being a better human being so I can be a better human being in the world? Because at the end of the day, once we listen, you can actually help more. You actually hear what somebody's saying. You can actually see a person's emotions. You can actually hear what they're not saying. You can actually feel the energy. You can actually see the undertone. You can actually learn how to read a fucking room. I know I've been doing a lot more sage and protection prayers because I feel like my brain is like, I was talking to my friend the other day that I felt like there was like this glass ceiling over my head that like I just have all this energy and it's not letting me like bust through the roof. I don't know why I said that because now I feel like I've bust through the roof and I'm just on Zoom. especially with me getting up this early and getting my thoughts out. Again, killing two birds with one stone. I'm understanding my day. I'm setting the tone for my day. I'm doing my live. I'm getting my content out. And it feels organic. It feels organic. And I feel like that's what I'm trying to build for everybody. Like, everybody, life should just be effortless and organic. I'm not saying we're not going to go through bullshit. But once you know self, you know how to respond. You know how, everything's going to work out. It has to. Has it not? Has it ever not? And if it didn't it work out better? Didn't you dodge a bullet? Weren't you? You get what I'm saying? Think about it. All the people in the government shutdown, get it. I understood. I was fucked up for them. I thought that was really messed up. That was really wild. But I'm a big picture thinker. I'm a big picture thinker. And I'm not saying anything. This is just how my brain operates. You always have to have something for self. You always have to put a little something away. You have to put something on the side. Just, you never know in life. You don't have to be a government. It could be anybody, anybody. Always have a little stidinash for yourself, just in case. Always have a little just in case. And I think about when you do good and you just keep doing good, you keep doing good regardless of the fucked up situation. At the end of the day, the government people, they got their money back. You get what I'm saying? They got their money back. And I'm pretty sure it came at a time where, wow, I really, really needed it. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how the universe and your blessings come in. You're doing the work, you're still doing the right thing. Like, I have to still do the right thing. Eventually the wheel is going to turn in your favor. It just has to. Energetically, you've attracted that to you. Now, if you're in a double mind about if you're worthy enough of receiving, well, that's between you and your brain. Because I look at when you manifest something, you sending it up, you sending it up, you sending it up. And if you yourself don't interfere with that energy, it'll go, it'll go straight to the mailbox, God's mailbox, okay? Now, if you start doubting yourself and, oh, well, I don't think, here comes a bird snatching your mail and taking it somewhere else, redirecting it. That's you redirecting your energy. Can you see it now? No, don't say that. Don't, that's what I mean. Don't deter my progress. You're saying a wall, I say the roof. Why would you want to keep me just surface level? No, no. And that triggers me because that's something I've had a problem with my whole life, feeling like people have kept me in this box. I don't want to break through a wall. I want to break through the roof. I want to be free. I want to be free to receive how I receive. So if you choose to break through a wall to keep moving, what is that, lateral? That's fine. I don't want to do that. See, we can agree to disagree. Now I forgot what I was saying. I lost it. But maybe that's okay. I gotta get my yoga mat. We're gonna stretch. We're gonna stretch. Because we really got to bust through the roof, guys. When I tell you that's an awful feeling to feel like people keep you in this box, this linear box, it's not a good feeling. Like, I've cried about it. Like, I'm there, I could see it. It's a fucking glass ceiling. Why? It's like I feel suffocated being in this. Like, I just want out. And I feel like the other day, like, bitch, I'm out of this box. And it's either you're following me or you're not. But then you have to worry about all the people that didn't follow. Think about that energy. Think about the energy you left behind. It's nasty. Not saying you, Andrew. Sorry. I'm not saying anybody. I'm just saying I'm looking at it. I'm seeing it energetically. Think about it. I see it as like when people turn into zombies and you're not a zombie. No breaking through the walls don't mean anything, but it means you're covering all the bases. I didn't mean that you have it. Sincerely and confidently, I believe you did. Thank you. Thank you. But you don't feel like we've broken through the walls to get to this room where we are, that now we're able to break through the ceiling? Because again, if we're looking at it like our doors, like, I don't know. I see it, but it's like, I'm starting to get confused. No, I don't want to get confused. All right, let's stretch, y'all. Let's take a deep breath. Come on, let's get out. Let's take a deep breath. Mimi. Deep breath. Mimi, I was talking about you. I was talking about you yesterday. I talked about you a lot yesterday. Everything always works out, guys. I gotta cut this light out. Did y'all finish your coffee? Did you get your coffee? Some of us don't drink coffee. Did you drink some tea? All right, let's do this, y'all. Mimi, you on your mat? How you want to start? We're on the mat. I'm gonna have to put y'all down. Let's see what we come up with together, guys. If you're on your yoga mats, listen, I ain't no fitness guru, but this is just what I do. Touch your toes, y'all. Stretch forward. Touch them toes. Touch your pitties. Let's get out that energy. Deep breathing. Close your eyes. Does it feel uncomfortable? Yes, but we already woke up with like kinks and shit, so we might as well just stretch them all out. Just stretch them all out. So that way when you shake that shit out, it's going to be like, oh, this is better. Mimi, yes. Welcome to morning meditation. Touch them toes, girl. Don't let go yet. Now try to lean forward. Push your toes straight, straighten your toes out, and pull yourself. Stretch your lower back. Remember, we always got to get to the root. Your calf should be on fire. Now slowly let go and roll yourself back. Deep breathe in, deep breathe in. Roll them shoulders back, baby. Deep breathing throughout the process, y'all. Roll your shoulders back. Straight posture, straight posture. Now roll them forward. Are y'all tingling? Are your spidey senses tingling? Hands on your knees, deep breath in. Point your toes. So I don't know which leg you want to start with, but we're going to pull it in. I'm going to start with my left, right? I'm going to pull it in. Put my foot on my kneecap. And then we're going to touch our toes. Both hands. If you can or you can't, just try. Deep breathing along the way. Let's get it. We're stretching out the nightly kinks. Point your toes forward, guys. Stretch out those nightly kinks. Release all that energy and pressure throughout the night. Be open to receive the messages of the day. Rest your head on your arms if you just feel like, oh, niggas burning. Slowly come back up. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Let that foot go. Right. Now bring the other one in. Foot on your knees. Ready? Stretch. Both sides. Both sides. Point your toes. You feel that? You should feel it like, is that your flank? What is that side? Like the side. Like where your ribs are. Like that area. All right, slowly let it go. Hands on your knees. Hands on your knees. Oh, you heard that? My ankle's cracked. Now, a lot of people don't do this either on the yoga mat. I do, nigga. So, I don't know. Let me see. Let me see how I can explain this. Okay, so y'all gonna be a little upset, but we're only gonna do this for the count of 10. If you can lean back and get your feet like maybe a half an inch off the ground to roll your ankles in opposite directions, try it. If not, put your hands on like flat and put your booty cheeks on your hand. And you're gonna lean back, okay? It's gonna hurt. This is core. You're doing core and them ankles. It's like you feel it, and your ankles should start cracking. Count to 10. Other way. Roll your ankles the other way. Slowly put your feet down and come up. Get your hands from under your butt and pull yourself up slowly. Deep breathing. Go straight, 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 straight forward to grab your toes. And slowly roll back. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Shake it off, shake it off. Deep breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now, do you see the significance of having like the frequencies in the background? Because now that like I open my eyes, like while I'm deep breathing, she's repeating in the background, like, you're the one that always gets what you want. You're the one that always gets what you want. It's like reprogramming your subconscious mind in all actuality. But I've been telling y'all that for like a year now. You can reprogram your subconscious mind so that way it's like a computer system. If you could put the information in before you go to bed, you'll wake up with it already on your mind and it becomes a task. So I only input what I want in there. And I think that equates to me not having social media. So I'm not, what's the word? I said I always wanted to be, I didn't want to be influenced. I wanted to be inspired. Yes. So my inspiration doesn't come with um, influence, if that makes sense. I appreciate you, sir. I enjoy our conversations. Very informative and fascinating. Enjoy your yoga. Chat. Stay blessed. I'm at the park about to go for a morning run. I'm going to be in the background. Hey, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yes. How dip, baby? Mimi. Now dip, baby. Dip. Come on now. Yes, I'm still on the mat. I'm just sitting here, though. Because I feel like once the downloads start coming in, I have to tell it to you guys. So yeah, programming your subconscious mind. If we're like anything like computers, we can input what it is we want. And once we get our subconscious and our conscious to work together in our 3D reality, like that's got to be a flex. That's why I said today we have to just say nothing, like just move how we always move. We're being present, we're listening to our body, we're paying attention to the energy and how we feel. We're either listening to our intuition, or for some of you, you're learning, you're waking it up and you're learning how to differentiate your intuition. Not saying, because it's sort of like I'm saying to walk around like on like a zombie. No, we're just getting acclimated with the new timeline. We're getting acclimated with our new timeline. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And for everybody's like, what do you mean the new timeline? We're about to go into a new year. I refuse to ever go into the new year with the same old bullshit from last year. So I feel like we're preparing. We're already like a couple steps ahead of the game, especially if you've been following me. I know Mimi has. We started with, about how long ago, Mimi? Maybe like 2 months ago? We were doing, because there's 78 cards in the tarot deck. So we had 78 days and maybe 3 weeks to spare, 2 weeks to spare for the new year. So we've been preparing for 70, almost, we're getting close to 78 days, because what's today's date, the 10th? Yeah, we're almost to the end of the tarot deck. Let's just say it like that. We're almost to the end of the tarot deck. So if you look at any of my shorts and you count backwards, it'll tell you a story. And if you've been following me, the story should have prepared you for where we are right now. And we're already ready for, we've prepared for the timeline shift entering the new year. So that way we're already 10 steps ahead of the game when everybody else is deciding in January, this is what I'm going to do, da 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 da. All the people, and listen, it is what it is. We're human beings. All the people that's going to energetically lie to themselves, everybody that's going to be on a diet for a week and then stop, everybody, oh, I'm not going to do this, I'm not going to, like, we're already past that. We're not going to be influenced by any of that, because we've already started, we're already ahead in our progression. Not to not to invalidate anybody else's, what they got going on for them. I'm talking about what we got going on over here. The 12th? Today's the 12th. Okay. Girl, you see, I really don't keep track. Because energetically, my day, my day still flows. I don't pay attention. I don't have, like, my electric went out the other day, and I still haven't, like, fixed the clock's time. Because it doesn't, I don't need it. I don't need it. My body already my body already has the routine. It already knows what it has to do. I just make sure I check my work schedule, bitch. Do I work today? And that's, keep it moving. But do you guys, I can't necessarily cheat. I want to give you guys the daily vibe for the day, but then you won't watch the short. So what I'm going to do is, because I have a tarot deck next to me, I'm going to do a light little morning vibe for us, if y'all don't mind. Let's see. For those who have been following the 78 Days of Tarot, do you guys want to know? I'm picking up heavy Aries. Aries. Is Aries the ram? April. Heavy Aries energy. Leo energy. Fire sign energy. Heavy ram. A ram. What's the significance of a ram? Strength, leadership, sacrifice, and rebirth, representing courage, perseverance, and guidance, often linked to divine features like in Egypt, da 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 da, referring to righteousness, duty, and virtue. And wasn't our word earlier vitality? The triumph of good, making it a potent symbol of inner power and ethical living. In the Bible, rams were used for offerings representing giving one's best and atonement. Let's see what atonement means. Reparation for a wrong or an injury. I don't understand that. Let's talk about it. What is the word for atonement? Restoring the broken relationship between God and humanity. Oh, oh. That's what I'm seeing, Mimi. Yeah. Yeah, because I literally have like a labubu. The string broke off of the keychain, right? So I just like put it on my carpet because I'm still on the floor, and it clearly made a circle with two horns. That's why I'm like, this looks like a fucking ram. There's no way this should have felt like this, but you know me. We're staying present, right? We're being present, and we're going down the rabbit hole together. Atonement. I'm still not sold on atonement. To make amends, repair a broken relationship, and achieve reconciliation, often by satisfying a debt or penalty for wrongdoing, especially between humanity and God, in religious context with the ultimate goal of becoming at one. And what did you say? Elevation? Yeah. Signifying a deep change of heart and restoring humanity. Wow. Welcome to morning meditation, guys, where we're going to have a great fucking day on purpose. This is deep. It's about repairing broken relationships with another person, God, or society through suffering, sacrifice, and restitution. That's wild. Of a breakthrough. Thank you, Mimi. Thank you. You see it, you feel it too. Yes. We were talking about the breakthroughs. We were talking about busting through the fucking ceiling. Thick and McNuggets. I love that, Daniel. I wanna pin that. Thick and McNugget. Y'all know I love a good joke. Thick and McNuggets. I'm such a cornball. That was funny. I'm still stretching, guys. I'm off to the um with the left leg again. Left leg on your kneecap. Stretch both hands. Touch your toes. It's about elevation. I knew it, Mimi. I knew it. Cause remember in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory where he was in that little thing, like his elevator with the boy and the grandpa, and they just bust through the fucking ceiling. Stretch on the other side, guys. When he just busts through the ceiling, I feel like that's what we're doing. I feel like that's what we're doing. And I love it. I love it here. I'm about to get the tarot deck. I just had to get this stretch in. Every time I feel like I stretch and I get like a out with the old energy and something new pops in my head. Oh, yes. Oh, you hear my knees cracking? I think I'm gonna do one more. Lay all the way back. If you gotta put your hands on your butt, or if you have to sit on your hands to lean back, I like this one. I enjoy this one for my core because I don't know. It just feels good. I feel like we release that pressure and that air. So, all right, you're gonna hear my voice start to shake, but that's how you niggas know I'm working out with y'all. We're not working out with y'all, just stretching. So remember, we're gonna slowly roll back, and if you don't need to put your hands on your butt, it's cool. Get your balance, lift your legs up, and circle your ankles. Crack them. Count to 10. Now go the other way. Count to 10. Now slowly roll up. I know you hear it. Whew, now put your feet down. That burns so good, doesn't it? That burns real good, right? Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Now go straight forward to your toes. Point your toes. It's gonna burn, baby, burn. Deep breath. Put your head down as far as it can go. Can your forehead touch your knees? Can your forehead touch your knees? Can your chin touch your knees? Slowly roll back. Deep breath. Hands on your knees, hands on your knees. Deep breath. Roll those shoulders back. Ew. All right. Roll the shoulders back, baby. All right. Roll your shoulders to the front. Roll your shoulders to the front. All right. All right, all right. We don't need any distractions this morning, y'all. I feel like one more. See, I'm fueled by negativity. I told you guys before, I'm fueled by negativity, toxic. That's how we transmute energy. That guy is legit pissing me off. So I'm about to take that energy, and because of him, yay, back to put your hands on your butt if you have to. If not, we're leaning all the way back and we're rolling our ankles. We're cracking our ankles because it burns so good and he pissed me off that much. So let's go. Let's transmute that energy. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay. Count to 10. Other way. Slowly roll up. Don't touch the ground yet. Feet on the ground. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. You might be sweating just a little bit. You might be sweating just a little bit. Again, we're just stretching. We're just stretching. So let's get on up. You gotta get on up, girl. Okay? So we're gonna turn around. We're gonna be on all fours. We're tooting that thing up, mommy, make it rain. Oh, okay. We're gonna be on all fours, and we're just gonna push back, and we're just gonna sit on our heels, and like walk your arms forward, and try to put your head down on your mat. Just a little baby downward dog. A little baby downward dog. So you guys are gonna kill me. We're gonna expeditiously turn this into a plank. Okay, ready? Deep breath in. We're gonna. That's all. It's like a shotgun. That's why I said keep pushing yourself back. Your arms should be like burning a little bit, and we're gonna expeditiously like push ourselves forward and just stand on our toes. Okay. We're just gonna use our toes to hold ourselves up. Let's count to 10. I think we can count to 10. If you can count to 5, that's dope too. You ready? We're gonna plank. Alrighty, go. Now we're gonna just push ourselves back so that our head is down and we're still on our toes. Our ass should be in the air. Come back down for a quick plank. Count to 10. Back on your knees and push yourself back. Whoo, child. Deep breath. You deserve that. All right, let's stand up and shake that shit off. Now, I have a mirror like right in front of me. So close your eyes and do a couple deep breaths in. But as you deep breath in, take your hands on your hips and like literally pull that energy from your stomach. But glide your hands up and like pull that energy in your deep breath. Like pull. Hold your stomach. Visualize it. Where do you want to be? Who do you want to be? Where do you see yourself in the next couple of weeks, 5 years? What is your plan for 2026? Exhale. All right. Bend down, put your hands on your knees, and just think about it. Think about it. 2026, what is it that I want to see? All right. Now we're going to guide our hands back up. Deep breath in. Stand tall. Guide your hands on your hips to your belly area. Keep inhale. Deep, deep, deep. We didn't exhale yet. Deep, 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 deep. Stand tall, stand tall. Stretch that fucking core. You wonder why. Oh my God. We didn't exhale yet. Stretch that core. Deep, 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 deep. Exhale. All of it, all of it, all of it, all of it. Deep breath in. Stretch your core, stretch your core. You wonder why you got that little roll underneath your titties. Stretch it, lean back, stretch, stand up straight. Why are we standing up straight on our everyday? Deep breath out. Right? Ew. Y'all sweating? Y'all feel it? Y'all feel good? I'm a little sweaty. All right. I like that. I like that. So we're going to move over to part 2. Hey, Boogie. My mind is clear. Let's see what we have for the day. We're just gonna say, what is it that we need to know for the day? What energy are we to have for the day? What are we to be mindful of? What does the universe have for us today? That's why we're gonna have a great fucking day on purpose. Because we deserve it. And you could be anywhere. You could still be sleeping right now. We've already had morning meditation. We've already had our morning discussion. We've already had our morning blunt. We've already had our morning coffee. Now we're down to the message. We got the Knight of Swords. That is information. What is the information? The Page of Pentacles. We talk to the younger kids, about being mindful, especially at school and stuff. And we got the Chariot. You guys said that something was changing. You guys said it felt different. Something is changing. Small changes. People are noticing the small changes. So these small changes, with these small changes, if we do this together every day, these small changes bring the clarity, they bring the opportunities, they bring the change that either you couldn't bring for yourself or you didn't see was possible. Regardless of whatever it may be, you can apply it to any situation. It could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be a conversation, it could be a friendship, it could be a move, it could be it doesn't matter. Whatever you take from the morning meditations, this channel, and you apply it to your 3D reality, small changes bring big changes, especially when you're consistent. So with the Chariot, we got the Hermit, right? Remember I told you we got the Hermit yesterday too, the Hermit and the High Priestess? I probably didn't finish talking about it. Okay, the Hermit, and then we got the Ace of Cups. The the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, bitch. One more. The King of Swords. I kind of knew he was going to come out here. But it's because it's the strategy, it's the organization, it's the self-love, it's the dedication. It's sort of like, it's like what's done in the dark always comes to light. So it's like that person that's always on a diet, always on a diet. Like DJ Khaled. Nigga, how long you going to be on the diet? It's giving that. But this is being held accountable. I love the accountability with us. This is about being accountable, holding each other accountable, holding ourselves accountable, and not lying to ourselves. If you say you're gonna, hey, tiniest, buenos dias. Welcome to morning meditation. We've been going for about an hour and 15 minutes. But this is about, like, if you lie to yourself, like, why lie to yourself? If this is what you want, if this is the plan, if this is what's in alignment with your path, if this is what God has you doing, I feel like maybe that's it. It's getting harder to lie to yourself, because when you lie to yourself, it brings on an energy of disappointment. And if you can do that to yourself, can you imagine how many people in the world, that energy you're attracting? That's why I said the other day, I don't lie to myself. There was a conversation that somebody had. Anthony knows what I'm talking about. We're on elevator. He had a panel, and he was like, "Oh, people lie to you all the time. You gotta." And he's I don't know. I mentioned it word for word the other day, but today I don't remember. It was something about lying, and I was like, I felt like if I would have explained myself that I don't lie to myself, people would have been like, "What the fuck is she talking about?" But this is my channel, so I could talk about it here. The execution, I believe it. Let me cook, Mimi. You got to keep it real with yourself. Yeah, because we do have the Chariot and we got the Hermit. Sometimes God is putting us in on a journey, our own journey, our spiritual journey. I'm getting tongue-tied. Look at it like Forrest Gump. Remember when the nigga started running? He didn't tell nobody. This is the only analogy I could come up with, so it makes sense. This is how I see it. So maybe this is the execution, Mimi. He had in his heart, he had the conviction, bitch, I'm about to run. I gotta run. I don't know why I'm running, but I'm being called to run. By him running, he didn't say shit. So that's why we got the Hermit. We're not saying nothing. We know we're on a journey. We know we're on our path. We don't know to where, why, what. I'm gonna just run. We're running. We're running. We're running. How many people kept like going up to him like, "Where are you running to? Where are you running to?" He didn't say shit. He didn't say shit. By the end, he was on TV. He had all these people running with him. He had all this support all over the world. It's sort of like sometimes your journey, you might not know who, why, where, what, why you doing it, but if you're in alignment and you're doing the right thing, you're not lying to yourself, you're just keeping it 100, like Anthony said, if you're just keeping it real with yourself, everything that is supposed to attract you, or the path that is for you, it'll come to you effortlessly. You see me, I couldn't get it out. Because they be so fast. It's like little pictures. It's like little picture reels that flash in my head, and I get long-winded. So that's the only way I can explain what's going on. It's like, I don't know what it is everybody's wanting to achieve. Like Mimi said, maybe it's the execution. Maybe the execution is, like I said, we have to just shut the fuck up. We have to listen to our bodies, listen to ourselves, slow everything down, pay attention, be present, and kill two birds with one stone. Listen to the energy around us. Pay attention to the energy around us. Does this feel good? Is this something I should be doing? Does this deserve a response? Am I responding out of ego, or am I a mirror to somebody? Is this a learning lesson for me right now? Like, take it all in, and just don't say nothing. Let your process work from the inside out. And once you start seeing it on the outward, you know, like, you're on the right path. Does that make sense? I love that for us. And you can't lie to yourself. He could have told them people like, "Oh, I'm running because I'm trying to lose weight. I'm running." No, he didn't have to say anything. You don't have to be here. You don't have to be here. They chose to be here because what he was doing was like, everybody has their own path. Sometimes you don't know where to start. And you know what? I'm pretty sure the people that, I mean, I know it's a movie, but this is in my mind. I'm pretty sure them people didn't know what they was running for, but you know what? If you're gonna run, I'm gonna do it too. Who knows what those people felt in their own spiritual journey? You get what I'm saying? Everybody's spiritual journey is different, and you got to start somewhere. Who's to say that them joining his run wasn't the execution, the beginning of their spiritual journey? What you realize is what you realize. What you and God have going on is what you and God have going on. But it does feel good to have that community, to have that support, because his support was big. He had big support. And I feel like that's where we are headed to. We're going to get the support. Not so much that that's what we're looking for, but it's sort of like people like me. Like, I'm a loner. I feel like it's just me. If I don't really say too much, but in the big scheme of things, yeah, I do. And I want to. I've always wanted to. I used to tell my mom when I was little, like, I want to be a motivational speaker. And she would tell me, well, you got to motivate people. And in that moment, I would be like, you're my biggest hater. You are my biggest hater. Every time, like growing up, I was very like, I was driven. So this drive isn't fake. I've always been like this. I always wake up on 1,000. I always got ideas. I always want to do something. Like, my mom was very much a hindrance in my life. It was always like, oh, you don't do that, or you can't do that, or there's no money in that, or I know we've all been surrounded by this person, whether it be an aunt, whether it be a teacher, somebody somewhere inserted themselves in our lives growing up that was supposed to be like, oh wait, you're supposed to be supporting me. You get what I'm saying? So you tend to grow, your intuition tends to spark early in life, I guess. Is that how you got your intuition, Mimi? Mine sparked early from childhood traumas and conflicts and shit like that. And I feel like certain people that tend to be more spiritual in the later part of their life can put all these trials and tribulations together and be like, oh, I get it now. It makes sense. You get what I'm saying? And I know it sucks, but when they say like, oh, everything you went through wasn't in vain, it really isn't. It sucks. It's awful when you're going through it. But if you're going through it, that means God has a reason for it. And I know it sounds like, girl, yeah, I get it. Because, girl, I said the same thing too. I ran up them stairs like, what are you doing to me? Because y'all know that's how I talk to God. What are you doing down here? Do you see what's going on down here? And he'll put his phone call on hold and be like, because you keep allowing the same things. And then I have to look at myself like, what? Wait, what am I missing? And he'll get back on the phone like, exactly. Go back down there and figure it out. What's missing? And what was missing was self-respect. What was missing was confidence. What was missing was I never stood up for myself. What was missing was I was a people pleaser. What was missing was uh, I knew shit wouldn't be right and I would just go along to get along. That's what was missing. I always knew I was here to help where I can. I used to pass a big home and said I was going to get something similar to house the homeless when I was a kid. I love that. I love that. And you're going to do it because all of your thoughts and everything you do it in like the grand scheme of things. Like, I'm learning this so I can help the community. I'm doing this so your thoughts are always to help a community, and I love that. I love that's your initial thought. Like, I'm gonna help people. So maybe you're Forrest Gump. Like, I'm doing this because I'm gonna bring in the masses. I'm going to help people. I'm going to guide people. Maybe that's why we're all here. Nobody knows where they're going, but individually, we're all on a journey. I love that for us. Yeah, like your tiny community. I listen. I listen all the time. I love your tiny community. I think it's a genius idea, especially for the elderly. Like, I don't know why we discard them after like 55 years old. Because what? They're not a they're technically, aging, and they can't be a productive member in society because you're not going to work them like a dog anymore and collect all their taxes and take all their shit, so we just dismiss all their work ethic and everything they've ever worked for in the later years. Yeah, I have a really big problem with how people treat the elderly. I go off. I was watching this girl on TikTok. She's like 25. She opened up her own group home. And the people weren't necessarily older. They were people in their 40s. There were people in their 50s. She opened up. She cooks her own food. She does her own grocery. I don't believe any of them are all meds, but it's sort of like, I love that. I love that for her. I don't know what her screening process is, but you know what? All those people were clean. They were comfortable. They had their community. They were safe. Like, I love that. She was 25 years old. I was like, respect to that girl. If I could find her shit to donate, respect to her. I love when people just are selfless. It feels so good. It just feels so good. How do you feel about it, Antonise? What are your thoughts? Did I finish my coffee? Dang it, I did. What are your thoughts? How do you feel about it? Independent living in a community? Yes. Yes. And I've always said since I was little, I would always tell my friends, like growing up, like, why don't we all just live together until we got married? Like, we would be saving so much money. And I never understood, like, I get it, people want to live on their own, but especially like all my friends where we were single for years and we was always wanting to go on vacation, and I was like, bitch, we got to save. And in the back of my mind, I was like, bitch, had we just rented one big ass house and each had our own quarters, we could have been saving money, going to school, helping each other. Like, people are just selfish. Like, everybody was out there struggling for their own independent apartment. I get it. I get it. That's fine. But it was sort of like, why are people too proud to help one another? Oh shit. See, Mimi? Network. Now you and Antonise can talk about it. Take me through that. Take me through that. I love this for you ladies. See, and what are we here to do? We're just listening. We're listening to each other. We're just listening. We're here. We're shutting the fuck up. We're being present. Look, I love that. Mimi. There you go. I love this for us. Y'all, he calls me Thick and McNuggets. Y'all know I love it. Because y'all know I love my chicken nuggies. They got to be dinosaur. I love my chicken nuggies. Look at God. Bringing people together. One live at a time. But we got 11 likes today. We're slowly climbing the like ladder, y'all. We're getting there. God is the real MVP. Let's take a moment of silence for Big God. Thank you for getting us here together this morning. Andrew, he's in the bushes. He exercising. He doing his big one. He getting his fitness on too. Thank you for allowing me to have this space with such intelligent, selfless, loving individuals at this time in the morning that chose to choose themselves and have a productive ass day, and to listen to your guidance and to walk in the likeness of your footsteps. Like, I appreciate everybody on here. I appreciate y'all rocking with me at 5 a.m. Okay, because you know what, we're gonna have a great effing day on purpose because we deserve it and God woke us up, and we just got to be thankful. So with that being said, amen, 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 amen. You can help them with skills gained from building more, or they can use skills to build a business. No, and Mimi, you're gonna be their IT. You're gonna teach all these niggas IT. They're all gonna be cyber security. You're gonna have your own cyber security force. Y'all gotta think big. Mimi, put them on. Put them on. Try to get government funding like they do at the unemployment office, nigga. Be the teacher. OMG. Even if I know you got hella certifications, Mimi. I know you can teach. I know you got a teaching certification somewhere. Yes, open up a course, Mimi. Oh my God, I can see the ebook. I love it. I love it. Y'all need to talk to Supreme too. Y'all need to talk to Supreme too. This is genius. Thank you, Daniel. This is genius. Then you could talk to Danielle about being the pastor, and then you can get all this to be like nonprofit, because technically either you could twist it as a I don't want to say twist it like a church thing, but y'all get what I'm saying. Yeah. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Danielle, I'm already a certified life coach if y'all want me to help these niggas get, you know what I'm saying? Learn how to articulate and transmute energy and have yoga. Let's do it. Let's do it. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you build a community. This is how you build a community. Yes, I love this. Look at God. Look at God. Great minds think alike. I love that. I hope y'all guys really, it's gonna work. Let's go. Let's pull some cards on it. The Wheel of Fortune. I don't even have to say nothing else. We got the Wheel of Fortune, y'all. The Wheel of Fortune. Look, you got the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the King of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. And you know what? Rejection is God's protection. I always want to say rejection is always God's protection. How many, and I feel like everybody in here has been told no, and it's sort of like, you know what, even if it comes to funding, like, okay, you told me no independently, but you know what, I have all these people that are willing to donate. Because like I said, like if I want to do the animal shelter, you know how many doctors need to donate time, need to donate services, need to donate hours, need to get their CEUs. People want to donate. People have, what is that say, what's that, expenditures? I don't think that's the right word. People have money that they have to put something towards in order for them to get their own tax write-offs. You get what I'm saying? Elderly, youth, ex-cons, single parents, homeless people, and more. So many different industries that is tied to this. That's what I want. That's always, always, always. And that's crazy because yesterday I was talking about when I worked at the halfway house. I I love that job. Story time. I love that job because initially on the website I really thought they were helping the guys transition back into the community with jobs and reintegrating them into society and, you know, making them better when they're released to their family. That was a joke. That was a joke. I've never seen people mistreated so poorly and like on purpose in my life. And I'm not gonna go into details because it wasn't a bad. Yeah, it was a bad experience. It wasn't a bad experience. I don't like to look at experiences as bad. It was a learning lesson. I didn't realize how many cruel people there were in the world, and it further let me understand why people act the way they do and why they make the decisions they make, and how it doesn't matter sometimes L for L. Like, I'm already in a fucked up situation, and now you're making it even harder for me. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, they purposely made it hard for them, and I'm like, that they did their time already. I'm not understanding what this is. Yeah, people will help. I have met so many people that have poured into me and my vision. Oh, I love that. That's because you're on the right path. That's because you're letting God lead. You have the idea, you had the vision, and God's gonna like design the blueprint. That's what I said yesterday. That's how I feel when I run up to the stairs. I be like, yo, that's how I talk to God. Yo, put him on hold. Put him on hold. I gotta say real quick, real quick, real quick. Yo, this is what I was thinking. This is what I was thinking about, right? I was thinking about this. But I know you can deliver it with that razzle dazzle that only you can deliver it with. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I'm gonna be down there. I'm gonna be down there making sure I'm preparing for this. So, okay, I'm gonna leave you back to your phone call. And I run back downstairs. I'm here. I'm here with y'all. I'm telling you, that's how me and my relationship is with God. That's why I love when Anthony's be like, God take her by the neck and be like, little girl, I get it. I get it. I love that for us. because you're in alignment. And you can tell when things aren't in alignment because, like, you could feel it. And that's what I'm saying. Take the day to be present, pay attention, read the room, listen to the energy, listen to how you feel. Like remember I said when I first started, my back was hurting, bitch. My back feels amazing. How y'all feel? How your body feel? Do you feel good? Remember to focus on your breathing, especially when you're having conversations with people. You'd be surprised how the conversation makes more sense when you can breathe. And I know that sounds wild, but if you pay attention to your breathing, I don't think people realize how many shallow breaths they take. Focus on your breathing when you talk or when you're listening to somebody. Just and stay hydrated. I think the messages will be even even how do you say it? Well received, better received when your head is clear, when you're hydrated, when you're in balance with the universe, when you're in balance with the energies around you, because we're all water, right? Sometimes we be dry as hell, dehydrated as hell, thirsty as hell, and wonder why we be confused. Well, with that being said, I hope you guys have a great effing day on purpose. We've been on here for a minute and a minute, like an hour and a half. I love that for us. I'm gonna leave this up. Somebody told me, have you been saving the lives or making them public before you publish them? No, I haven't. So thank you to whoever told me that. Make sure before I end it to hit public or something. I don't know. Because this is going to be our daily vibe. We're going to do this every day. Now, today, like for tomorrow, I work the next 4 days. So I don't foresee us having a morning meditation until, I mean, I can do 8 o'clock the next 4 days. I can do 8 a.m. the next 4 days. But I really enjoy doing it at 4 or 5 a.m. So I don't know if we should necessarily take those days to ourselves and just put into work what we've been put into action, what we've been working on, and reconvene. Take the weekend. I think, what's today? Thursday? Friday? Today's Friday, right? Maybe take the weekend off and just be mindful. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Yeah, reconvene on Monday. I'll still be posting the shorts because we still have to stick to the storyline, preparing up for the new year, where it is we want to be, what it is we want to work on. And tiniest did a vision board. I love that for her. I feel like we've been preparing for months now. And now it's time to just be open to receive, right? Just be open to receive. So with that being said, I hope you guys have a great day. I have to go to Wawa. I like to go, like, get another cup of coffee before the sun comes up because I actually like to drive back and the sun's, like, coming up. I don't know. Me and God have a different type of morning together. So, all right, guys. I hope you have a great day. Andrew, if you're out there, I hope you have a great fucking day on purpose. Antonice, may all your wishes come true. Everything you ask God and talk to God about, I hope He delivers it to your front door. Mimi, you're just amazing. God already blessed your brain, and He's going to take you hella far. And I'm just so glad that you guys are in my energy, because that means whatever I'm supposed to be doing, I'm getting close. I'm in alignment, because I don't think God would align us for no bullshit. Come chit chat. I say just come chit chat to stay in the algorithm. Yeah. I think I'll do some lives while I'm at work just to, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, we'll do that. Y'all know I usually do my lives like 8 or 10 p.m. at work. So I'll start, what do you call it? Advertising. Look, y'all know I don't know the right wording for it. What is it called when I schedule it? I'm gonna try and schedule them. schedule the lives just so I can hold myself accountable. And like Anthony said, come chit chat and stay in the algorithm. So, all right, y'all. All right, y'all. I gotta go watch the sun come up with the Lord. All right. Have a great day, guys. This live showed me that Anthony's, you've been the person I need to brainstorm with. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? It's something about waking up and having your moment with God. It's something about it just makes everything magical. I love that for you guys. I mean, I could definitely let y'all chit chat in here and I can go to Wawa. But I want to learn how to do that, you guys. I want to learn how to have a live, or you know how like they'll put a picture in the background and run a live and everybody can talk. What is that about? Is that something you just schedule and you let it go? I don't know. I don't know. Y'all know I'm slow. Thick and McNugget. I gotta go. I do. I gotta go. But yeah, I love you guys. I hope you have a great day. I hope God is like right next to you and all your angels and guides. Oh, you start the live and walk away? Oh, I could do that. Y'all see my ceiling fan? So I could just walk away. Y'all think that's a good idea? Like this, so I should just walk away. But Mimi, you know how you can pin stuff? Uh-oh. What was that about? You know how you can talk to the people? I don't know, how do you talk to people? Like if I pop back in, how do I talk to people? Oh wait, I'm talking to them right now. You know what I mean? Like some people can type. Daniel, you keep saying that, but you won't look at my content. That freaks me out a little bit. Um, but it should be something explaining it's a silent. That's what I mean. How do I do that? Oh, I get what you're saying. I get what you're saying. But yeah, I don't know. So I could say it's a silent live. Just go to the chat and type. I didn't know I could. Y'all know I'm slow. I didn't know I could go to the. What do you mean? Where do you go to see? Do you not know how YouTube operates? Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off. The Chatments top messages. First of all, I don't even see all the messages. All messages. I learned that yesterday. You could pin a comment and unpin Daniel. But how do Anthony's, I'm slow. I don't know where to pin it. I don't know where to type. I really want to figure this out. I don't know how to type, y'all. I have a Canva introduction on. Oh yeah. I've been waiting for that. I got a collaboration. I'm really excited about Sunday. Pin by hitting the three dots on a message. Yeah, I got that. I can unpin. I'm about to unpin his, but how do I put my own? See, now, like, can I tell? How do I let people know, oh, this is a silent live? Or should I have done that from the beginning? Type in the chat. Mimi, I'm on my phone. I don't have a chat. Do I? I don't have a chat. I'm hitting all these buttons. Type in chat. Channel, add as a moderator, put in timeout, hide user on this channel, pin a message. Wait, type in chat. See what I mean? Look what I did. Look what I did there. Look what I did there. Oh, yeah, I could do that. I could do that. Hold on, let me unpin this. So, say something nice about me, Anthony, so I could pin that. Because this is a silent live. Star went to Wawa and we actually. I know that's right. There you go. Boom. Big money. Thanks, guys. Yeah, because y'all gonna learn me. Y'all gonna learn me because y'all know I'm about to become a vlogger. I'm about to become a vlogger, a travel vlogger. I cracked myself up. Thank you, Anthony's. This is my first silent live, guys. I'm excited. Oh, then muted. Oh, hell. Oh, so I really do gotta go to Wawa. Okay. I mean, I really was, but this is exciting. This is exciting for me. I guess you guys can tell when I'm all unchanneled out of messages. Because, bitch, then I'm just goofy. Oh, yay! So I can do this often. Yay! But then, oh, wait, you said on another device, talk to you guys. Okay. I like this. All right. I'm about to take my ass to Wawa. And, Star, you gotta be my sugar mama. That's a great song. That's a Beyonce song. You should listen to it. Start a live on your iPad and leave it home, and you can text on the phone when you're gone. So I should start a new one? We got 7 people in here. I'ma just start a new one? Oh, I got 12 likes, y'all. They like me. They like me right now. They like me today. Bitch, I'm learning. I'm learning on the live. I am learning on the live. Redirect them to a new live. Okay. Wait. Let me get my devices. Bitch, I'm a YouTuber. I'm a content creator. Bitch, I'm a content creator. Take me through that. Yes. This is a silent live, right? My first silent live. Okay. I gotta make this, I gotta put some razzle dazzle on this. What y'all wanna see? We gotta put the razzle dazzle on this live. Public, right? Are we doing this? Oh wait, okay, wait. Y'all still in here with my shenanigans? Okay, so I said I need to start a chat room where I guide people through chat. Yeah, you should. I help a lot in the chat, step by step. Okay, so y'all, I'm about to get off of this one, right? And start the other one. I already have it up and running. I just got to do a new background. So I'm going to get off of here, y'all, and we're going to start the new one. I titled it My First Silent Live, okay? Go over there. Take us through that. Okay, bye, guys.